All right. Hello, everyone. How's it going? And welcome to Court of the Rings here on twitch.tv/LotroStream, youtube.com/Lord of the Rings/live, and facebook.com/Lotro. I am Lotro's community manager, Cordovan, and I am here today to take part in a picnic because we have got our new summer festivities, our new summer instances ready to go live. With me, as usual, is Druid's Fire. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Cool, cool. We got the Summerfest kicked off this week, and it runs through. Gosh, you'd think I'd actually have called that up if I knew. Begin this week, and it runs through the 16th.
If only somebody had sent you a list of all of the festivals and when they run.
I got it down. I just never remember to bring it up. Okay, yes, through July 16th. Being turned off at July 17th, 3 a.m. Eastern, and so that is underway right now. And we'll be showing that off here a little bit. I also wanted to, before we get in the world here, just go briefly through our patch notes, because we did indeed have a patch this week, so I thought it was worth talking about a few of the things here. This went live on Wednesday this week. Did bring in the new festival instances, the Perfect Picnic, the Boss from the Vaults Thrang. Did some fixes to Guardian and Hunter, particularly for Hunter's that lingering wound thing that I've been kind of snuck into update 22.2. One piece of it did, the cooldown did. Now we actually have the full change for Lingering Wound, and hopefully that'll address some of the concerns, if not all of the concerns that people had with Lingering Wound. We have some new items in the loot boxes. A Stormcloud pet, White Peacock pet, White Peahen, the Thrang Weapon Locker of cosmetic weapons, and a Fish Pond housing item. Fixed an issue with the harp. And a visual issue. Okay, so one of the main things that happened here with update 22.3 is we brought in a bunch of things related to anti-spam, which we know that you know, because you know spam has been a large problem in recent weeks. We have got some fun little persistent spammers out there who are making everyone's life miserable. And so we wanted to take some steps to address that, and we'll be doing some more here in the near future. That's kind of why I wanted to bring this in here today. So, we have got global chat message frequency is now throttled based on the length of the last message set. The intention is that few, if any, people will run into this during normal gameplay. I think folks who have seen our spammers in action, and if you've logged into the game, you've probably seen it, will know that they tended to put block, 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 a lot of text there. And we should hopefully be throttling a lot of that, if not all of that, here with this policy. Now, that said, if you do run into it, we do have some ability to adjust this to make sure we find the right thing, the right balance between letting people say what they feel they need to say and not actually just giving spammers an easy workaround to get back into the game here. The other thing we're doing is we're enforcing a spamming policy on chat messages. To prevent yourself from being gagged from chat for 24 hours, limit the frequency of your LFF, trade, kinship recruitment messages. We can adjust this up and down. Again, so long as you're not saying the same thing over within, like, say, a minute or whatever, you should not run into this. That said, there's two bugs that we're working to correct. One, it is not intentional that this work in kinship chat. That was actually to snuck in. So we're going to have to take care of that. The other thing is we've been hearing from some of our bands who like to repeat choruses frequently. Now, see, the thing is even in those cases, we try to take that into consideration. And I was of the impression that that wasn't going to be an issue because you would have had to have said it a lot in a very short period of time, similar to the kind of frequency that people have been seeing with our spam messages. That said, I've at least heard from two bands, Zedrock and Poluni? How do you say that name? Paul Noonley? Sorry.
Paul No Looney.
Paulo New. I already can't do this.
It's French. They're a lovely band. They played last weekend at Sharples.
They are, and these are lovely bands, and we know that they've run into this issue in the past 24 hours or so. So that's something that we're going to be working to address here in the near future, what with the weather stock coming up and all that sort of thing. So hopefully those two issues will be taken care of in the near future. It'll be a non-issue in the relatively near future. But here's the trick, though. We do not want, and frankly, I don't think you guys want us to go back to the days that we've seen just recently with just an incredibly large amount of spam that is annoying everybody to death. So we have to be careful. I mean, we're doing this reactively because we really do want to take care of this issue. And things that we have already put in place to this point has clearly not solved the problem. They find workarounds. Now, let's be realistic here. Spammers live to find workarounds, so they will probably figure out something to do here as well. But at least this should take care of a lot of what we've seen in the near future. The other thing is that we do have a report spammer, basically report, added to the chat portion of the player context menu. So if you do see a spammer out there, you can just right-click, boom, report spammer. That's that. So, okay, I know that we have a little bit of work yet to do on that, but hopefully we, at least initially, have seen some pretty positive results outside of these outliers that we're working to address. There is one thing. We also re-enabled X input detection. For most folks, this is using an Xbox 360 controller on your PC for Lotro. We had to disable it because it was causing a client crash, but we re-enabled it this week, and unfortunately it was causing an issue. So we had to do a hotfix yesterday to resolve that issue, but everything should be good now. There's a context menu in options input to enable X input. To be fair, the reason there was some urgency on this was not really about people wanting to play with their Xbox 360 controllers, but some accessibility features that were also using X input detection, and we did not want to negatively impact those folks by not allowing them to be able to do what they need to do in order to play Lotro. So that was really part of the impetus in getting this fixed quickly. Here's a weird one, right? Fix an issue that could prevent female high elf characters with legendary item rune satchels from logging in if they were on a Mac client. Why in the world, if you're on a Mac client playing a female only, not male, but female high elf with a legendary item rune satchel, you would not be able to log in? Isn't that the lovely bit of code? You know, every now and then we find these weird bugs, which is like, what? I mean, granted, I could be as critical of folks as you guys sometimes can, but who would have caught that one, right? Anyway, we got that one fixed, so if you are a female high elf runekeeper with a legendary item rune satchel playing on a Mac client, you can now play. Also, we added a search bar to the quest log for filtering quest entries by name or level, and that's kind of a nice one, too. So,
thank you.
Yes. So, anyway, that's the notes. I knew we were going to get some questions on it, so hopefully we took care of that up front here. Where is the balance in Etten Moors for creeps? Nothing happens. Okay, so let me do my weekly PvMP statement. We are working on class balance, and when that class balance work is further along, we will be doing some work on PvMP hopefully as well. But we need to get that class work done first. Unlike the other new festival cosmetics, the peacock bonnet is not dyeable. Can we hope that this is a bug and will be fixed? I don't know. I will have to follow up on that one. That is news to me. Alright, copied, pasted. What about bands the chorus is over and over? Yeah, so, I mean, here's the thing about that is that was actually not the threshold by which the gag would kick in, took that into account, but apparently not enough. You know, if you're in a band, right, and you're doing a chorus, you know, I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Right? So that's like, what, 10 seconds? 8 seconds? You know? And that should not be catching anything. And even if it was, say, jump around, jump, jump, jump up, get down, you know, whatever. You're supposed to, it's not supposed to be catching it unless you're going boom, 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 you know, like that, right? But nonetheless, it is. So we had an engineer working on that yesterday, and we're going to make sure we fix that in the relatively near future here. Before.
What about Hey Jude? If somebody does a variant of Hey Jude.
Yeah, but see, it's not. I mean, you should be able to say it over and over again, provided you're not saying it super quickly. You know, if you're going enter, 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 like that, then yeah, maybe you're going to get caught by it. But otherwise, you're not supposed to be able to get caught by it. That said, people have been getting we have a couple cases now, people getting caught by it. So we need to do some more work on that. In-game voice has been made unusable. Yes, Hadurb. When used, the person hears him herself with a second delay, which is quite bewildering. Is that going to be fixed soon? Yes. That is a byproduct, unfortunately, of this. It was a halo effect, a halo bug that didn't get caught related to this chat spam work. And that's going to be fixed also in the near future. A fix is already into our dev environment for it. And so the next time we do a game update, it will be fixed. And when is that game update going to be? Stay tuned. Clearly, we've been busy over the last 24 hours. We got to figure that out and get it out as soon as we can. But we'll keep you up to date on that as we know more. What happened to the Lotra store yesterday? Lol, I bought so much stuff. There was a bug. We had to take the store down for a little bit. And then bring it back up. I'm glad you got. I'm sorry or not sorry that you got to take advantage of it. But yeah, we had to. Things were lower than it should have been, and so we had to quickly go. No, God, and shut the store down temporarily until we got it fixed. You demand more chord karaoke? No, you don't. You really don't want to. Stop. Take a look and listen. Ice is back with the brand new invention. Uh-huh. Will there be a trait point tracker of sorts that tells you what trait points you need? I can't find out what I need. That's a good suggestion, but not something I'm familiar with that we are going to be doing in the near future. Yeah, Chromix, I was expecting your post here today. I can't deal with an account-related ban issue. I'm sorry. Certainly I can't help you with that live on the air here during the live stream. So my only suggestion is you need to get in touch with account support, put in an appeal, and work through that. I did send your PM that you had sent me to customer service in addition to a link to that forum thread that you posted about yesterday. Fel Newell over on YouTube. Thanks to the team for doing a good job of the festival instances. I, as a raider, am enjoying being able to get festival coins through the Boss from the Vaults thing. Yeah, that was actually one of the motivating factors to doing that. You know, we wanted to provide a mix of content for various, players, and we're glad that that folks, raiders, maybe have something a little more along their pace to do. So. Can we deal with making a lovely cosmetic plain skirt? That's a cool idea. Can you please answer regarding champion skills still lagging? It's been 2 weeks and is still lagging. Vanilla Ice ruined a perfectly good Queen song, yes. Can't unhear that, yes. Speaking about the champion skill, I talked to Vastin this week about that. I believe a fix should also be in for the next game update on that. Okay. Yeah, Lotro Ruski, I am familiar with the effort being done by Lotro Legacy. It would really not be appropriate for me as an official employee of SSG to comment on that, but I know you guys and gals have been doing a lot of work. Alright, I am logging into the game, so let me do that.
What?
Now that I've killed 17 minutes with nonsense and answered your questions, which is not nonsense.
You still have an announcement to make, though.
I do?
Gen Con.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes. Hello, everybody. So, I'm a little hesitant to... Oh, no, my home's locked. Non-payment of necessary maintenance fees. Thank you. I guess I need to log in and pay my upkeep. That's nice.
Or you can just pay from the menu, you know.
I'm a slacker. I've been busy. What can I say? That's awesome. Glad I got that on the live stream. Uh-huh.
You need to turn your little barrel on. It's just sitting there.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, it's not set
Yeah.
for looping. Okay, that's what's wrong. I have a real mortgage to pay for, darn it. I don't have time for this in-game mortgage. Besides, I got a cool Kin Island now. I haven't even been to my lonely little house in a while.
Well, if you go to your character screen and click on house, you can pay your stuff right where you are.
I'll do that later. Sinistar GG. I guarantee you that account support will indeed help you with your Lotro Point purchase issue. It may take just a little bit of time for them to get back to you, but that should be done in the near future. So. That's the fishing one. Okay. You know, I want to do this festival instance first, so... Let me remember where that is, which I don't remember where that is.
Or you could wait for me to get there.
Yeah, I could. I also let me turn down my audio. I have it set for the concert. Which, by the way, if you did not see it, we did have some pretty good streaming from Shire Fest here on Friday and Saturday. The archives are up on our Twitch channel for that. Oh yeah, Kanjal, that's correct. So there's a Warring Tactical Mastery issue that is going to get fixed in the near future as well. Vastin got back to me, I was like, yeah, we're going to fix that, it's a bug. Do we have an estimate on when we could expect an update 22.4 on Bullroar? I can't say it today. We are working on an update 22.4. We do have a relative kind of sort of time frame that isn't, I don't want to announce yet, but it should be in the pretty near future here, hopefully. So.
Could I take a moment of your time? Good day. Might I have a word with you? Could I take a moment of your time?
You still didn't do the announcement for Gen Con.
That's true. I will get to that.
Sidetracked.
Yes. So here's kind of the thing, though, about the Gen Con announcement. It isn't signed yet. So I'm a little hesitant to want to
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
totally announce all the details of it. Because, you know, the contract isn't signed, the money has not yet changed hands. So, but assuming that happens in the next week, I will tell you that we are working on a player meetup for Gen Con. And Indianapolis, that would be Friday, August 3rd, at a place of that which you might be familiar with.
Stay and have some tea.
And we'll have more details on that in the near future. But if you're going to be
Might I speak with you?
in the Indianapolis area for Gen Con, or if you're attending Gen Con, or if you're close enough to Indianapolis that you'd feel like perhaps driving all the way out there just to do this thing, set aside Friday, August 3rd, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern, and we'll have more info in the near future.
It's going to be pretty cool.
It is.
Because meeting players is going to be awesome. So if you're considering going, there will be at least 4 people from the Lotra Stream team there. Cordovan will be there. Myself will be there. Belleville and the Grey Wardens, I believe, are also going to be there.
Yep. I also am pretty sure that Tolero will be there, that Sev will probably be there.
Severlin, ooh.
Yeah. And perhaps some other folks here too, but I don't want to speak for them yet.
I'm going to have to think of some really good questions to ask Severlin this time around.
Well, give him some tricky engineering questions. He's good at that stuff.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment? Stay and have some tea.
I don't want to do the fishing one. Let me actually look at my own notes. I've not had time to actually do this one yet. Okay.
I do like the new peacock pets that are available. The blue one is my favorite, of course.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah. I saw the white one. Master Aiden of the Lonely Mountain Band had it last night when I ran into him in Bree, and it looked pretty cool.
Cool.
So mad props to the devs who made that happen.
Sorry, I'm answering some texts and things like that. You would need a third for the perfect picnic since it goes solo, 3-man, 6-man, and 12-man. Ah, well, you don't need a third, right?
No, we should be able to be fine with it.
Yeah. Cordovan, with your insight on the development team, are the cartographic maps being reworked by an artist soon? The new Rovanian map is broken and don't even show where you are correctly. That sounds like something we're going to need to take a look at. It's actually news to me. I'm kind of surprised I didn't know that, but... Huh. In what way doesn't it show where you are correctly?
I'm not honestly sure. I've been in Rovanian recently, so I don't know. I do know that was an issue when it was on Bull Roar, but I thought it had been fixed when it went live.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so too. Maybe I'm not sure. Is that an impoverished dwarf pet? It's just a fun little animation that was made by one of our artists for the summer festival for Twitch. And I thought it was kind of a fun thing. So it's kind of a nice little piece for the summer fest here. The game doesn't start every time I click on the launcher icon, so it basically doesn't launch the game launcher. Anyone know why? Probably. Go and check your DirectX runtime with Windows. There should be an option of the launcher to do that. Otherwise, you can go to the Microsoft site I bet you need to rerun the DirectX runtime to take care of that. Too early till to talk from YouTube to talk about the specifics of our upcoming raid. Have you run the Perfect Picnic then, Druid's Fire, yet?
Not in live, no.
Okay.
But because we're in a fellowship, it's either going to be we need a third person, or we can try to cheese it at our current level and see what happens.
Oh, just go in on a current level and see what happens.
Okay, we're gonna 2-man a 3-man. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Hey, I count as 2 people, so.
Yeah, you are a dwarf. You're wide enough for 2.
Yeah, right.
And I say that as a large person. Don't you dare make a comment about your appearance, Jerry. I will smack you at Gen Con.
How do you do?
Do I know anything new about the Warden's Defiant Challenge? I asked a few weeks about that mitigation buff will not apply on more than one target. I do not know more than that.
You might actually want to go heals on this.
Maybe.
He's about to die, son.
Oh god, it's 1928, something and stuff. We're all good.
Thank you.
Alright. Should be pretty good there. I'll wait to use that one until we get into combat. Alright. Go to blue line if I'm gonna heal. Nah. Come on. You're asking too much of me. I'm not going switching trait trees for a festival instance. You kidding me? Oops. Fellowship's Heart. That should help. Good morning, Gussie.
Gussie hype!
Oops.
We'll go down to the river.
Someone banned asked me via chat to ask you when the 64-bit client would be released. There's really nothing to announce regarding that. Once we get progress on it, we will let you know. Otherwise, we're really just kind of in the same position we've been for a while, which is that our engineering resources are limited. We are working on it, but we have no ETA. Why am I residents dancing while DPSing? So I can heal. And I'm just doing some damage otherwise, because why not?
Let's go pick some carrots.
Yeah, there's a question I'm going to answer, Chromix. Name the best raiding kinships in Lotro by rank. Okay, the following raiding kinships suck. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. When are we getting Niku Breaker pets? You ask that every week, but it's funny, nonetheless. I'm down for it, but we have no immediate plans that I'm aware of. Why don't we just make a copy of Rift and name it Rift 2 and make it scalable so you do not need to touch the old Rift? Because that's not really how it works. I forgot. Still, his death is the funniest. Is the funniest skill in my arsenal. I love it. It cracks me up constantly. Will we all get 4 dance emotes in the future? I'd say it's unlikely that every combination is guaranteed 4 dance emotes. It's something that the team likes to do. It's just a matter of fitting in the time to get it all done. It is an animation, you know, request. I love these big fire turtle things. They are pretty cool.
Except when they're on fire because of them.
Yeah.
Heal yourself.
Yes, 'tis aware. I need to do that.
Parameter, that would be on help.standingstonegames.com.
I will have to follow up AJ on that. You say your kin leader is having an issue, disconnected from Loach or can't get back in. I don't know if there's something going on in the environment. I've been here, so I'm not, you know, privy to it. Okay, let's see. I'm healing away.
Styx is going to sue you for that.
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're saying about you know, at the
Either
same
slap
time.
the hobbits or kill the bugs.
Yep.
Oh no, we failed.
We did.
Yes, there's no food left.
I see some food left.
No, it's not.
Nope. Oh well.
Please don't spam chat with repeated questions.
Oh my god.
We lost at the very end. So sad.
That's fine. Probably do it again, huh?
I could find a third person to run with us, you know.
Yeah, I only got 19 minutes here.
But the rewards are pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. I think you're ready for Abyss T2C. Oh yeah, totally. Man, we were pretty
Oh yeah,
close.
YOLO.
Oh yeah, I'm totally ready for that. I don't know, we were right there towards the end. I think if I was paying a bit more attention, maybe switch stances, we would have been fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, let's just do it again.
Okay.
Yep. Bring back the Pando installer. Nice. That's funny. That's funny.
Brought it down 3 levels to level 50. See if that helps a little bit.
All right.
Hello there.
1 week on Knickerbocker Pets, you'll tell me they're coming. That would be funny. When will Update 23 go live? We don't currently have an announced release date, other than to say we are targeting later this summer. And we'll have more info on that as we get closer to it. Okay. Hello, Beldernick. Nice to see you. Are the rewards from the Perfect Picnic better if you do in a fellowship instead of solo? I don't believe so. Any plans on adding more hobbies? It's not in our short-term plan, unfortunately. I appreciate that people would like more hobbies. It's come up. I know that there have been meetings about what we could do and all that. It just hasn't actually come up, risen to the level of us being able to move forward on its development.
We gotta click on the flag.
Mm-hmm. Have I had a chance to take a look at the particular forum thread regarding the Storm of the Tortoise? The idea is to make this a toggleable option, such that we can equip on-level pocket items that benefit our tunes. That comes up every now and then. I really don't see... I mean... Never say never. It's just that in the grand scheme of things, it isn't a real high priority fix. Because, you know, yeah, you might want to have a pocket item along with the Stone of the Tortoise, but at the same time, it's make a choice, you know? I mean, it's not a terrible idea. I just don't know that it's likely we would want to spend the engineering time on the Stone of the Tortoise in order to address this. I just don't see there's enough demand for it.
You would also have to go for the opposite items, which provide an XP boost that take up the pocket item, like the Shield or the Hammer Hand.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like it's a bad idea or anything. It's just, I just don't see it rising to the level of us doing the work. Alright, we got him. Will instrument cosmetic visibility be fixed soon? Yes. Yeah, Sons of Numenor, that's cool ideas for sure. Like spear fishing, axe throwing, 11d7s, you know, even a version of Risk, that kind of thing. I like it. That's cool. Yeah. It would be neat. So someone had said earlier that Penny should be able to die. Yeah. I think in general, you don't want to do too many failure-ish conditions in quests. They tend to be frustrating more often than fun. But yeah, I mean, we could definitely have done that. Anyway, I like all those ideas. Axe throwing, 11d7s, spear fishing. That sounds awesome. We switch stances. So do you think you're going to be able to keep yourself alive okay, then?
Hope so. Slap the hobbits. Just slap them right beside the face. Drop an AoE down if you could, please. If you slap the hobbit.
Ah, dang it.
Oh noes!
Yeah, I need to sort out my skill bar. It's a mess. Yeah, I know. I know. This is why we need a third in there? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, Hunter's OP!
Yep.
Can you res yourself?
No, I'm going to do his retreat.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But let's
Yep.
see if I can at least get you the thingy. I don't think you can do that at all.
Cool. There we go.
Got festivity tokens.
I really can't talk about any kind of loading screen artist work that might be in the works, Marcellus. You know, we have upcoming content, so we'll be doing some stuff, but I can't make any announcements about that sort of thing.
So did you get credit for completing the quest?
Yes, and I also got 6 of the
Sweet.
tokens, so... Alright, so let me see here. Press the emote button for the quest list. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, loading screens need an update. Yeah, well, that's something we're hoping to do. On top of that, we would like to make them 16:9. There is a minor old technical issue we need to sort out first, but that is something we hope to do in the relatively near future here. All right, let's see.
Where are you? You're still out in the fields.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
out in the fields by Farmer Fosco Farfield.
Oh, you're still in the instance then.
Right.
You can exit the instance though.
How do I exit the instance? It doesn't give me an option to exit it.
Right click your character portrait, leave instance.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
do
go.
that too often.
Okay. Will there be more bosses from the vault in the future? Potentially. We'll see if, as long as people enjoy running the Thrang instance. That is something that we could potentially do here in the future. Oh, and that is my car. So let me, sorry about that. I've got car repairs going on. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you very much for watching Court of the Rings on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. What you got going on today here, Druid's Fire?
I'm going to probably play more of the festival stuff here on my show. Unless my chat wants me to go get myself killed in Mordor again. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Cool, cool.
And shout out to Master Jeffrey of the Endune Ensemble who just ran past my character.
Nice,
One
nice.
of the big musician peoples in our community who's really awesome.
Awesome. All right, thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed the summer festival, and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye, all.